Hello and welcome to Tuandor Gaming. I'm going to do a tutorial today on how to survive your first night in Starforge 0.5.7. I wasn't going to do any videos on this version. I was going to wait for the next update, which has a lot of stuff apparently coming, armor sets and usable extra ammunition and guns and what have you. But I noticed that there's a Steam sale on at the moment, so there's probably a bunch of new people out there looking to get into this game and not really getting there. So this is really how do we get through that first night so that we can explore safely. So start a game. I'm gonna get rid of that one. That was a practice one that didn't work. Put in a new one. Let's call it TG tutorial. If you enter the same seed as me, you can play the map at home and play along. We'll call it TG tutorial. Woohoo! How's that for creative? Let's see what we get. If you get a map that doesn't have many trees, I say start again, because the way to get through this first night is to have some nice handy trees close to your spawn point. Okay, first thing I do is I press F3. This brings up my coordinates. If you want to learn how to read those, then you can look at my previous video. Let's see what's in here. It is a chainsaw. Already got one of those. We start with a chainsaw now, which is great. You used to be able to recycle those weapons, but get the iron from them, but you can't anymore. So if you don't need it, just leave it on the ground. Now for your basic tools and whatnot, those tutorials that it's mentioning down there are actually quite helpful, so I won't get too micro on you for that. What we need is 6 trees. Just remember, if you can't see the wood chips flying, then you're not actually connecting with the tree. No matter what the tree looks like, you'll get 60 wood from it. If you cut it up, all 3 pieces. If you need to pick up the wood, it will fly into your inventory for you. Okay, so that's 1. Now on earlier builds I would have recommended building an underground house to get through initially, and that's just because the leeches and the eyeball monsters, whatever they're officially called, will not go through like the dirt to get at you. They won't chew through the ground, they'll only chew through your blocks. So if you're underground, you're going to have to defend your doorway. There's no other way they're going to get at you. Above ground structures, they'll come through whichever wall, but basically they just head straight for you, so that whatever walls are in the way, they'll chew through those. So you start with the chainsaw, a gun that uses ammunition. It will only use the basic bullets that you start with, the template for. At the moment you can pick up other templates for other ammunition, but they're not actually in effect. Well, the guns that use them aren't in effect yet. Frame rate should be higher than that. I've only got it on the graphics setting of simple, but I think my video capture program is chewing too much of the RAM. My laptop died and this is my backup computer, and yeah, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so you want to just quickly run around, get 6 trees, all the wood from 6 trees, and then go back to base and start building. If you see any blue boxes on your, nearby, don't go out of your way for them, but if it's convenient, just grab them. See what you can find, some new blueprints, but this little house, you don't need any new extra blueprints, it's just what you start with. Okay, now I've forgotten how many trees I've cut down, so let me just check. Start with 100, so 6 trees means 360 extra, which means 460, so I need 1 more tree. I generally prefer a map with trees a lot closer to base, just for the time factor, because we're trying to get this house built before it gets dark. I've never seen the monsters come out during the first day. They can and do come out during daytime, but far more common at night. So we've got drill, gun, and the paint gun. And I've got a tutorial on how to use a paint gun. The only thing that's changed is you can no longer colour your suit by pressing both buttons down. It'll only change the colour of your gun. You just noticed that. Everything else in that video is still relevant. Okay, so we'll get back close to base, because at this point you still respawn at base no matter where you build or put your bed. It's supposed to reset if you lay a bed and use it and then stay near it for 90 seconds or something, but it's not actually working. Okay, so let's get these resources out. Collect all of those. Might as well pick up a container. Okay, this is what you gotta build. We start with one steel door. You want 30 ramps, 4 stairs. Helps if we press the button correctly. We want 20. Oop, not 202, 20 cement blocks. 2 wall lights. And about 130 wooden blocks. Right. Okay, so we'll just build here. Nice and close. Not too far away. Now, first thing we need to do is get the wooden blocks up here. We might swap it for the paint gun. Okay, so first thing is a floor. Build this way. Now, you want it 7 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's probably too close. Go the other way. You can always just move that. Now remember, when you right click to take the blocks away, but you've got to do it straight away. If you try and come back and take the blocks away later, it will not work. Okay, so we've got 7 by 3, and then coming in one, I want to add one more this way. And one more this way. Right. Like I said, this is just a little teeny bit of flair, just because the wooden box looks pretty uninspiring. So just doing something slightly different, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Now these front stairs, sometimes they don't want to go in the right direction. You can always save that for later. It's not strictly necessary. Okay, we see the darks coming, so we better get working. The key is this is sort of a 2-level structure. You want the base level completed before the bad guys start coming out, and then, you know, while you're fighting them off, you can finish the top level of the structure. Now the thing is, if you just build a box and then hide in it, they will chew through the walls to get you. It's not really an effective strategy for getting through the night. It used to be you use the bed, and if you slept in it, the morning would come. But the bed's not working in this current build, so you have to actually defend your territory all night. If you're confident in handling the bad guys, you can. You don't even need to stay at home during the night. You can keep roaming. I don't tend to hide through a night anymore. It just comes with confidence. Okay, so we've got the basic floor structure. You want to add some stairs. Like so. Make sure you get the right angles. Ugh. Okay. I think they need to work on the stair mechanics, because you can't actually stand on them, you just roll to the bottom. What I'd like to do, just because it's cute, I guess, is just pop my thing under the stairs like that. Now that's actually room enough to put a bed. even when they get the beds working, this design will allow you to fit a bed there. Now put a wall light on. I have had leeches spawn in here when it wasn't lit, but I've yet to see one spawn in there when it was. Okay, so we've almost got the base structure done. We just need to put floor in, like so. Okay, what this height gives you is opportunity to shoot the leeches from up here. Alright, so they'll come and chew on the walls and you can just shoot at them. Also, obviously you're going to have the eye monsters are going to be coming at you. That's why we have a second level to the structure. See, I can do that now. It's night, but I'm ready. Okay, so for the second level... Now these particular pillars here can be removed later. I just need them to put my ramps in the corners there. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Okay, now what I'm doing here is sort of having an open level with a roof, just so that I've got a measure of protection from the lasers from the eyeball dudes. And I can still see out in order to shoot at them, fight them off. Okay, cool. There's our first bad guy. See, because I'm up here, I can just switch to my gun. Even if he's right at the walls, he's not gonna come for me. Yep, got it. Now, you can loot these guys. If you want to loot a leech, you better do it quick, because they actually disappear quite rapidly, whereas the eyeball corpses will stay there blinking at you until you log out. So you've got leisure to, you know, loot them later. But if you want to loot a leech, you've got to do it straight away. But if we look out there now, he'll be gone. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that structure there, and I just do the stone just because it looks, I don't know, I think it looks nicer having just a slightly different roof. Now you don't have to do these little edge bits, you can just do a big box if you just want simple and fast. Okay, we just put a light in here. There we go. See, so now we've got all we need. We can stand here all night. Eyeball guy comes flying. We've got angles to shoot him, but he's not just going to laser us straight away. Got a little bit of... Ooh, there we are. And remember, R is your reload button. Oh, come on. This frame rate is killing me here. Okay, he's dead. Cool. Now, what are the ramps for? Well, this is my little teeny bit of flair. Yeah, pathetic, I know. I'm not much of an architect, designer kind of guy, but I just got bored with the box structure. Not all of the ramps will go sideways like this. Obviously that'll be their intention, but at the moment it only works for some of them. Oop, I forgot to reload. So you can play around with that. Obviously you don't need to leave your structure as wood. I just chose these materials because you get them straight away. You strictly only need 28 of these, but I've made so many mistakes, so I do 30, so I've got a couple of spares. It was the same with the stone. A couple of spares comes in handy far too often. Okay. Oop. Obviously you don't have to do these flurry bits during the night, you can just keep safe up there in your little shooting platform and do this in the morning, or just leave it. Like I said, it's only really to get you through. It's not meant to be a fancy structure. Now why isn't that going to put me some blocks here? That's strange. Duh. There we go. I'm not sure about the bottom bit, not important. Who we got this time? Ooh, another eyeball guy. I should reload as soon as I get hit. Okay. So there we go. There's our simple little structure. You can put some wall lights on the outside. Looks pretty cool. You can get your paint laser out, change the colours around, whatever it is, you know. It's not pretty, it's not massive, but it does the job. Now, like I said, you don't really need these pillars anymore. I just needed them in order to put those ramps on the outside. So if you want to get rid of them, I can't right click anymore, it's been too long. But I can always just... So you can do this if you want a better field of vision for shooting the eyeball boots, and also shooting at your leeches, because sometimes if they're in the corner, it can be a bit hard. Right. Of course, obviously doing this, I don't get the wood back. Alright, there we go. There's your simple structure. Gets you through the first night. Now you can go and play around, dig, explore, whatever else you want to do. I don't know if I have time, I'll do a tutorial on that. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next update. Thank you.